Welcome back to AK App Logics. In the previous class, we have discussed about the introduction to the C language. Okay, we have discussed about the introduction to the C language, in which we have discussed what is C, why we are going to learn the C, and the differences between the C and C++, and also introduction to the C. And also we have discussed about the C syntax, what are the syntax, what is meant by syntax in C, and also all the stuff we have discussed. So today what I am going to do is, instead of completely learning the theoretical part related to the C language, we are going to learn the um both theoretical and practical in a parallel manner. Okay, we are going to learn both theoretical and practical in a parallel manner, so that one video will be related to the theoretical and one video will be related to the practical. Okay, every day there will be a video that is related to the theoretical and also a practical. Okay, so today in this practical first video, what we are going to discuss about is, we are going to use the basic C program or the basic program for any language, that is hello world program. Let us see how to uh, uh, print the hello world program. Okay, it is program number 1. Okay, hello world. How do we print the hello world program? So okay, hello world is the first step we follow in learning any programming language. It introduces us to various terminologies associated with the programming language. Okay, how to write the hello world program? Okay, hello world program in C. Okay, yeah. So include the necessary header files. Okay, first we need to include the necessary header file. Yeah, these things you guys didn't know. Okay, don't forget it. We need to include the header file, that is stdio.io.h. This is the header file. Okay, let me uh, comment it. Header file, just a second. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. So what we have to need to do is, first we need to include the necessary header file for printing. Okay, for printing we use the printf function, right? So to use that function, we need to include an header file that is called stdio.h. stdio.h means standard input output. Okay, header file, this is an header file. To use uh, the printf uh, function, okay, we need to include the stdio.h. Okay, next step is, what we need to use is declare the main function. Okay, declare the main function in the sense, we need to use a main function. Main function is nothing but it's a main program function. Any code, C code, will be started to execute from this function only. Okay, any C program is going to start executed by this function only. Okay, inside main function we need to use the printf. Okay, printf, and we need to type the hello world. Okay, hello world, exclamatory mark, and you shouldn't forget about the semicolon after the statement, that is printf statement or the function. Okay, so int is nothing but this particular function, main function, will return the int value, that is you need to use the return 0. Okay, why this return 0 is useful means, after whatever you are going to write after the return 0, it is not getting printed. Okay, you need to write the code, that is which you need to like to execute before the return 0 statement. If you are writing something after the return 0 statement, then it will be ignored by the uh, compiler. Okay, next, other than any value, if returned other than 0, if any value is written, then it means there may be a chance of errors in our code. You need to check it. Okay, this is one way of writing the printf statement. Okay, this is one way of writing the hello world program in this is method 1. Okay, method 1 in hello world program, using the printing function. Okay, printing the hello world, this is one way. Okay, there is other way also, that let us discuss that as well. Just a second. In the main function, okay, Yeah, the first approach is this. In the main function we need to use the hello world in the main function. This is the code. So let me execute the code and show you the output. Let us see the output. To execute the code you must use these commands. Okay, you can see that we got an output hello world. Okay, if you are changing this return statement to upward, okay, it means after return statement if you have written printf statement, then what happens is, let us see. Then what happens, see there is no any output that printed in the terminal window. You can see the difference. Okay, after writing, after if you are writing any statement after the return 0 statement, then it is ignored by the compiler. Okay, yeah, so it is one way of writing the code. It is one way of writing the code, which is method 1. Okay, let me comment all the code and discuss with you the method 2. Okay, so let me discuss the method 2. This is program 1. Okay, just a second. Yeah, the method 2 is nothing but we need to use a function. Okay, here itself we have using a function, that is main function. Okay, main function is a main program. Okay, but what we are now going to do is we need to take the another function, and then we are going to call that function into the main. Okay, let us see that program as well. Okay, let me explain the code before going to the next method. Hash include is a preprocessor command that loads the header file stdio.h. Stdio.h is a header file that contains scanf and printf functions for input and output respectively. Here we have seen that printf function. Next, int main used to declare a function main of integer return type. The execution of the program starts from the main function. Always the execution will be started from the main function only. Okay. Next, printf hello world. Print function is the inbuilt library function that is used to display output on the screen. The message hello world will be displayed onto the screen. Return 0. This is an exit statement. This line simply ends the program. Okay, ends the program in the sense, after if you are writing any statements after the return 0 statement, then they will be ignored. Okay, we got the output. In this case we got the output as hello world. Okay, let me write that first. Output equal to hello world. Okay, we got this output. Yeah, next, now let's discuss the method 2, that is printing hello world. Printing hello world in C using functions. Okay, function. So as usual what we have to do is, even though we are going to use some other function, we need to use the stdio.h library. We need to include it. Okay, because in that function also we are going to use the printf statement itself. Okay, so I'm going to take a function which is of type void and its name is print. You need to use the parenthesis after the function name, and you need to open the square brackets. In that I am going to use the printf hello world. Okay, I'm going to use the printf hello world. Okay, semicolon. You just put the semicolon. Next, now I am going to use the main function int main, and now I am going to call the function print. Okay, how you should call the print function is just simply print parenthesis and then semicolon. Now the function is called. Okay, the print function is called, which you are going to write in the above. So this line is called as calling of the function print. Calling the function print. Okay, yeah, let me save the code and execute for you. So you can see the output is hello world. You can see that. Okay, all the terminologies used here is this is same as the method one. The only difference is instead of you printing hello world in the main function, we created a function named print where we printed the hello world. Okay, the program executes always start from the main function. Okay, this is the most important point you need to remember. So the function print is called from the main function to execute and print hello world. Okay, the program execution is always started from the main function itself. Okay, so for example, if you are going to replace this print function after the main function, then what happens, you can see the thing. Okay, let me execute the program again. See, we got an error. Okay, first you have declared the main function and then you have used the print function. We got an error. Why? Because see, you can see the error. It's a warning. Okay, implicit declaration of function print. Did you mean printf? Okay, it's an warning. And also there is an error. Okay, why we got this error means, okay, you need to remember that before you are going to using the main function, you must declare it. Okay, it means our C program will be executed line by line. Okay, in the previous case, what we have done is first we have used the void print function, which is a user defined function which we have created, and then after we have created the main function. Okay, so that there is no any problem. Okay, before the main function we have declared the print function in the previous case, but in this case what we have done is first we have taken the main function and then after we have declared and initialized the print function which we have already used in the main function. Okay, you can see here we are going to use the function. Okay, before this we haven't declared the function, right? So that we got an error. So what you have to do is you first simply take the void print, okay, semicolon. It means it is the declaration of function. It is the declaration of function. Okay, if you want to use a main function first and then you have to use the another sub function in it, then this is the process. First you need to declare and then you are going to initialize the print function. Okay, initialize the print. Okay, this is how we are going to do that. Okay, now let me run the code again for you. Sorry, first you need to save the program. Okay, don't forget to save and run. So you can see we got the output. Okay, hello world. Okay, yeah, we got the output as hello world. This is the way of writing the hello world program in C using the normal method and also using the a function and calling the function into the main function. Okay, this is how we are going to write. So let us see what happens if you remove this particular void. Let me remove the void. Do we get any errors? Yeah, we are going to get the error, right? Yeah, so use void. Okay, don't forget. This is called the declaration of the function print, and this is the initialization of the print function, or you can say that body of the function print, and this is the calling the function of the print. Okay, this is how we are going to write the hello world program in C using the two methods, that is method 1 using the printing the hello world in the main function and also method 2 printing the hello world in C using the function. Yeah, we got the output as hello world. Okay, let me show you the output again. We got the output. Okay, what I recommend is just use like this. Okay, you just use like this, then only you can have a clarity, okay, in your code. So that's it for the video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Okay, thank you guys. Let me write the print output here. Same output we have got it, right? Instead of learning complete theoretical at once and then practical ones, you better learn theory and practical in a parallel manner. Okay, I know that you don't know about the functions, but it will be habitat for you writing the codes, so I recommend that. Okay, there is nothing in the functions. Okay, see, what we have done is to declare a function, we must have a data type. After, we should have the function name, and then followed by the parenthesis is the most important thing, and you will be given semicolon for the declaration of the function. If you need to specify the body of the function here itself, then what you need to do is, instead of giving the semicolon, you should open the braces, that is square flower braces, and then you need to give the statement that you are required to give in that function, and then you close the flower braces. This is how the initialization and declaration of the function takes place. To call that function, what you need to do is, you just use the function name and then parenthesis followed by the semicolon. That's it. Okay, yeah, thank you guys, have a nice day.